Today, we are going to cover how to use the VRoid model in your Craftopia adventures, as well as my dual-wielding build and how to go in one-shot just about any boss that you are feeling frisky enough to fight. So, here we go. You're going to start off by single player. Hit the VRoid hub settings down at the bottom. If you don't have an account, it's automatically going to redirect you to make an account at the VRoid hub. Once you make an account, you can scroll through the VRoid hub and you can search by tag, search Craftopia or VRoid models, whatever you want to look up, and you'll be able to heart or favorite any of the models that you like. Some people allow you to use them on any platform, some people have restrictions, so some may or may not work. But you can go in and make your own by downloading VRoid Studio on Steam or from their website, or you can just like or favorite any of the VRoid models on VRoid Hub. So that's your quick tutorial on the VRoid. Yes, very nice. So yeah, there's a bunch on there. You can make your own. It's not the hardest process. Once you get the hang of it, it's similar to just creating a character in Skyrim, so you can get used to it pretty quick. But yeah, you can make cool characters and whatnot, or just use just about anybody else's. Haha! There it is. And as you can see, they're still wearing their standard clothing that you equip in the VRoid Studio, or whatever the character has in the hub. Your armor is still technically equipped, so you still get the stats and everything. So far from what I've seen, only the hats and swords show up, so that was pretty nifty. But let's find, where am I? Level 5. So to go over my build, I got this guy from the Lizard Gunner, or the Gunslinger as some call him. Really lucky with the Hollow Point enchant. It's a triple enchant, so we got Gunslinger, Bouncers, Hollow Point. And you can see at the bottom, pretty sweet. My Dragon Armor, so I need to upgrade this to the newest one, get a new Magic Stone, but this one's pretty dope at Crimson Flameful Dragon. Flameful gives you max life and max mana, 10% each, and then Crimson Dragon is just a pretty sweet dual enchant. Our wings, so I farmed up the 100 Griffin wings. I didn't get all the enchants I wanted, but hey, it's not bad. So the Never-Ending Sky and Fire Demon. I at least wanted Fire Demon, so I'm happy I got that with the 35 attack and attack 15% is pretty sweet. And then the Never-Ending Sky, not too shabby itself, but I'm not much of a Magic player. The Arabian Knight, best sword I have found in the game yet. At 932 attack, and it is a 14 star. It destroys things. The Gnu Gakap. As you see, mine is +1, so I have found 2 total. It is now at 100 or 843 attack. I think refining +1, each +1 gives like 3 to stats, I believe. So I think it's an 840 base stat, but still pretty sweet. My weapon support, again, pretty solid. We got Elephant, Dragon's Crimson, so Elephant, max life. Dragon Crimson is just sweet, and I got Dragon Crimson and Crimson Dragon on both the amulets. So, now let's check out the skills we got working with. My picture book, by the way, it's not like filled up, but we got some things in here and there. Yeah. Not too shabby. I guess I haven't gotten one of these yet. I thought I had. Maybe not. But I dumped a ton of size in there, look at that. I probably got more to get it to the 10. Maybe I should. Skills. So starting off in basics, I got the standard dodge action, because you gotta Raj duel. You gotta be able to Raj duel. I tried out a couple different builds where I upped some of these random things. The ones that I really liked, I didn't really care for tier 3, but in tier 4 they got skilled fighter, and tier 5 endurance, especially if you're using wings. Those two are exceptional. Skilled fighter, just because you can drop it down to 75% of the original skill cooldown, which is sweet. Especially in dragon fights when you're not one-shotting them and it's going to take a couple rounds. And then endurance, just a nice travel tool to have for sure. Within the combat, so again, basics, all I had was the dodge action. in combat. I threw the triple slash this time because I wanted a little more ease of effort killing mobs, because my class, or my build, is literally straight up for just one-shotting bosses. So I tried to add triple slash to see if I could up my mob game a little bit. But as far as necessities, honestly, it's top row, whatever's you want. Weapon polishing doesn't actually add the bonuses to the lay slash, which is the heavy one-shot damage move. So don't worry about that. Plus, you can get it on the weapon polish or the weapon support slot. So honestly, I wouldn't concern yourself there. What you do need is Battle Hymn. Dual wielding, or if you prefer two-handed, you can go two-handed, honestly. Either or, up to you. I don't care for Stalking Strike or Dragonfall. Dragonfall can be nice in mob scenarios when you're not trying to take damage. It just makes you hop a bunch of times. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage. And then Stalking Strike, move to the front of the enemy and slash. And it's got its scenarios, but it's not a huge one-shot damage. And anytime I would use them like this would probably be in a boss scenario. Next, you're going to want Backwater Formation. This thing's freaking OP. Drops your defense to next to nothing. So minus 85% to defense, but 200% attack, 200% magic. I got that guy maxed out. If you want, you could also get Berserk maxed out. Add another bonus to your attack. It's not going to be the biggest difference, but it will add more damage. Then lastly, you're going to need Backstab maxed out, as well as Lay Slash. This thing's completely OP. I've hit 635k on a Griffin. Outstanding. Again, the weapon polishing does not affect this, so don't worry about polishing your weapon 5 times before laying down the Lay Slash. Backstab sweet. The December update took it from a max potential of 50% bonus damage to a max potential of 150% bonus damage. That was the only way I was able to land that 600k attack on the Griffin. For magic, I got this guy up to level 4. It was like the last skill I dumped my stats in, so not the biggest concern. I could honestly go with level 1 because a 45% heal is nice. 60% heal is a little bit nicer. Nothing in living, and then trick. Here's some important ones. You can honestly go with any of these. Play dead could definitely be really useful, but I use stealth down here, and they basically do the same thing except stealth. You can still move and attack. So I did lean force, so it heals 10% whenever I think it's 10%. Might be like 10 based on like Zelda hearts, where I'm assuming like a corner of the heart is a 1. So that's potentially useful. Wild Might is an absolute must. You literally just eat raw animal flesh and you're getting 40% bonus attack. Like, that's amazing. And it lasts for a rough minute, so that's pretty solid. And then I use stealth. So if you were fighting a dragon and you just pop stealth and he's on the ground, he'll literally just lay down and take a nap. So then your stealth, you walk up behind him, you pop your slash, maybe get a backstab. OP. And then I had tried to build with Loot Hunter. I just didn't care that much because I wanted to make sure I was actually one-shotting the bosses, and to get Loot Hunter all the way down there, as well as the collector here. I don't know, it just didn't seem that useful. So at max level 50, you get 49 skill points to devote however you'd like. So far the dual wield build has been my favorite. I have also tried a sword and shield that worked pretty well. I just couldn't get quite as high on the damage. I definitely had a lot more defense, so I could tank things better. But that was really only useful when I was fighting dragons. Later I'm going to try out a bow and arrow build, see if I can't use those poisonous arrows on the dragon, because I've seen those work really well, especially in those longer fights. Saying just damage over time is going to be glorious. So that's the dual wielding build. Again, kind of your main points of performance. You're going to pop Battle Hymn. It's going to last for frickin' ever, 300 seconds. You got dual wielding or two-handed, whatever you prefer. Then you're going to pop your Backwater Formation. It lasts a minute, giving you a ton of extra damage. You're going to try and get behind him with Backstab. Somewhere along the line, you can pop Stealth, go invisible, make it easier on you. And after your Backwater Formation, just eat raw animal flesh, get another 40%. So more or less, you got 3 buffs you're really focused on: Battle Hymn, Backwater Formation, and Wild Might. And the Lay Slash will take care of the rest. So now let's go check it out in action, guys. What you want? Boom. Hey, I got a memory piece. Is this dungeon reset, or is that just wrong and actually haven't been here before? Punishing Eclair. Sounds tasty. Man, I wanted a Anubis statue. There's a griffin. Alright guys, so once again, let me recover our build. So our main points of performance is we have the battle hymn with dual wielding, backwater formation, backstab, wild might, and we're using all that to buff our damage on the lay slash. So let's see how that plays out. And again, we're using the Arabian Night and the Juno Gagap, whatever that is. So pop that battle hymn, backwater formation, wild might. I like to stealth after I get in there because he does that scream, and if you attack with the lay slash first, it'll do a 1 and it may incite him to scream, which will interrupt your slash, and in which case it won't damage. Boom. Dead griffin. Alright guys, and that is how, let's see here. That is how you one-shot bosses and get a good dual wielding build. So yeah, not too shabby, level 5 world, and Hell Island, so it wasn't the hardest griffin, but like I said, I was able to get up to 635,000 damage with this build, so that was a backslash. I think I had Berserker on there as well, so another 45% attack damage. Not the biggest thing in the world, but hey, it's something. So yeah guys, that's the build. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. I'll keep posting more videos and updates as the game comes along. They should be doing about monthly updates at this point, since November 30th, so they did a late December update. I imagine they'll also have a late January update, so I'll keep y'all informed on when that comes out. Beyond that, I'll keep posting tips, tricks, and random builds or strategies for the game. It's a lot of fun, a lot of things to do. The current objective I'm on right now is trying to get a 4-tier enchant, just meaning that the item that I am enchanting will end up having 4 words of enchant on them. So my best so far is 3-tier. We're still working on it. I love the hat. I may go for something a little different because the -20 defense hurts, especially when you're fighting crocodiles. And then I need to upgrade this armor so I can get a magic stone and get the epic version of the dragon armor. So other than that guys, yeah. Hope it was a useful video. Good luck and enjoy the ride, y'all.